Welcome to Docner. Let's discuss an orthopedic case. On 4th December 2006, a 27-year-old man suffered a fracture of his left femur due to a fall. He was initially treated at a local hospital in Visakhapatnam but was soon shifted to a hospital in Hyderabad for specialized care. What should have been a routine orthopedic case turned into a battle. At the time of admission in the hospital, the patient was hypoxic. He was diagnosed with fracture of left femur, acute lung injury with acute respiratory distress syndrome. Clinically, fat embolism was suspected. Despite the patient's critical state and abnormal ABG value showing low oxygen saturation, SpO2 being 83.5%, interlocking nail surgery was performed urgently on December 7, 2006. Post-operatively, the patient was placed on a ventilator support. Days later, on December 12th, the hospital informed the family that the patient has passed away. Father of the deceased claimed they were never given full medical records and were left in dark about the real cause of death. He filed a complaint with Andhra Pradesh State Consumer Commission alleging medical negligence by the orthopedician who operated and the hospital. The commission upheld his claim and awarded a compensation of Rs 2.5 lakhs. Unsatisfied, he appealed to the National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission (NCDRC) for enhanced compensation, while the hospital contested the decision. The NCDRC found clear evidence of medical negligence on multiple fronts. The patient was in a critical hypoxic state and should have first been stabilized conservatively before attempting surgery. The anesthetist failed to conduct an adequate pre-anesthetic evaluation, a crucial step in managing such a high-risk case. The orthopedic surgeon showed over-enthusiasm by pushing forward with the surgery without consulting a physician or ensuring proper pre-operative assessment was done. The NCDRC emphasized that negligence arose from both sides, the anesthetist through an act of omission and the surgeon through an act of commission. Although the anesthetist played a critical role in the sequence of events, the complainant had not named him as a party in the case. The commission noted that impleading the anesthetist at this late stage, nearly 16 years after the incident, would only delay justice and defeat the spirit of the Consumer Protection Act 1986. Therefore, the commission held the hospital vicariously liable for the anesthetist's negligence as he was a part of their staff. The commission concluded that both the hospital and the orthopedic surgeon were negligent, awarding Rs 20 lakh in total compensation, Rs 15 lakh to be paid by the hospital and Rs 5 lakh by the surgeon. The hospital appealed to the Supreme Court of India, questioning the quantum of compensation and the finding of negligence, citing lack of expert medical evidence. The Supreme Court held that there was ample evidence and medical records indicating negligence, both by the hospital and the orthopedician. As for the compensation, the court noted at the time of appeal, the hospital has already deposited Rs 10 lakh in the court's registry. This amount had since grown due to the interest, and the court held that it would suffice for the hospital's liability. Key takeaway messages from this case: vicarious liability. The hospital was held liable for the action of its staff under the principle of vicarious liability. Importance of indemnity cover. The doctor was penalized with Rs 5 lakh. This underlies the urgent need for doctors to have an indemnity insurance. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe for such more interesting cases on medical negligence.